The disrespect has got to stop. What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back to another video, man. We talking Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets today, man. And I'm not going to lie. The disrespect has got to stop. This is a crazy list to put together a top running back. But before we get into it, man, appreciate all the love and support from my Georgia Tech audience and fan base. I know I'm trying to have daily videos for you guys every single day. Like, comment, subscribe, pop the video, and join and become a member, man. Continue to support. It helps me continue to make these videos for you guys. But let's pull up this list from PFF, all right? And basically, this is what was said on PFF per their Twitter account, right? These are the top 10 college football running backs rooms for 2026 season, right? Now, at number one, they had Texas Tech. Now, for Texas Tech, did a little bit of research, right? And some of their top players includes, obviously, Cameron Dickey, who led the Big 12 in rushing touchdowns with 14 last season, 1,124 yards. Jacoby Williams, he was fourth. Remained second with receiving yards for running backs with 388, and Quentin Joyner. Okay, so that's what they have. Missouri, we know they got Ahmad Hardy. Okay, so really good running back. Outside of him, I know they're trying to build the depth there. We'll see how that's going to look outside of him. Number 3, Ole Miss, led by Kewan Lacey. We know how good, obviously, he is. We'll see how that room looks as a whole. This upcoming season. Florida is led by Jaden Ball, right? One of the top running backs in the country. No argument there. I will say, in my opinion, though, I think this list is a little bit top heavy, right? I think this is a list that, Louisville's ranked a little bit low for me with Kewan Brown and obviously, Isaac Brown. They should be ranked a little bit higher. So should Texas, Hollywood Smothers and Malik Brown, both two outstanding running backs, one from NC State, one from obviously Arizona State. I think they have a better running back list. Now, Georgia is a team I would move down just a tad, right? Yes, they have Nate Frazier. Yes, they have Robinson. Yes, they have obviously some of these guys, but the running game was not that good last year, right? We got to be out and we got to say that, right? They got some true freshmen coming in that should be there, obviously help with Jalen Lamar and Bo Walker, who's obviously going to be a sophomore now. But I don't think Georgia's a top 10 running back room, right? Miami should be moved up with Mark Fletcher, Gerard Pringle, and those boys, and how well they play, right? I think Miami has shown they have one of the top running back rooms in the country. I would move them up a little bit, right? And then Ohio State, led by Bo Jackson. Obviously, of course, they got the true freshman in there, Legion Bay, who should have an impact this year as well. And then Oregon, we know about their running back room and obviously everything that they have coming to the fold. But I don't think Georgia should be on this list, respectfully, at running back. I don't think that was their strength last year. Coming in this year, they have new running backs. But I don't think they should be here on this list. And I think to a degree, I do believe that Georgia Tech's being a little bit disrespected, right? When you look at Georgia Tech and you look at what they had, two running backs that average 7.1 yards per carry. When we look at it and you look at the depth of the room, right? This is how you know people not doing their research. Traylon Maddox, Chad Alexander, right? J.P. Powell, Shane Marshall, right? And then we haven't even talked about Justice Haynes and Malachi Hosley, right? Who both average 7.1 yards per carry. So I think it is disrespectful not to have them on this list, right? When you look at what they were able to do last year, and even if we're going to go off last year, their quarterback ran for 933 plus yards, right? And he was ACC Offensive Player of the Year. He was the ACC Player of the Year, right? So they had everything they needed in order to be good last season. So I just feel like the disrespect is a little bit out there, and I feel like for Georgia Tech, they should be ranked much higher than what they currently are constructed right now, right? Like I will put them over a Georgia, right? I would even put them over an Ohio State right now. I think Michigan not being on this list a little bit disrespectful was Savion Hyder and Jordan Marshall, right? Like those are some names I would put. Yes, Oregon is talented, but can Jordan Davison stay healthy at the running back spot for the Oregon Ducks this upcoming year, right? And we know this team is more predicated on, obviously they can run the football. They like to air it out, air raid system, air raid attack, right? But we have to be able to see, right? And some of those guys is what? De'Ari Hill Jr. for Oregon, right? He's expected to help add to the depth this upcoming year, right? DeJohn Dink Riggs is another one. But I don't look at Oregon and say, oh, that running back room is better than Georgia Tech. I don't look at that room and say, oh, it's better than, Texas. I can't. right? So I think Georgia Tech and Michigan should be two teams on this list. Who I would take off? Oregon, I'm taking off, and I would take off Georgia, right? Not that Georgia can't do it, but we have to see that running game was not good last year. And a lot of those guys returned. Yes, they added a couple freshmen to the equation, but that wasn't a top tier running back room. Now, in previous years, yes, when they had guys like Sony Michel, when they had guys like Todd Gurley, when they had guys like Nick Chubb, excuse me, I said Nick Chubb, yes. But right now, no. And then I feel like, okay, you want to go Texas Tech one? Sure. I'll do that. But I feel like Missouri's ranked a little bit high. Yes, Ahmad Hardy's one of the best backs, but as a room as a whole, how good is it? Same with Ole Miss, right? We can look up Ole Miss running back room right now. Okay, so this is what we have here for Ole Miss, right? Mekhi Frazier, right? He wants to use him more inside the passing game, right? So when we look up Ole Miss, I just want you guys to see now, Keywan Lace is one of the best backs in the country. You can pick your poison between him, Ahmad Hardy, and Jaden Ball. Cool, right? That to me, that's no problem. You know what I'm saying? You want to put him there, I'm fine with that. But my thing more so is, okay, who's going to be outside of him, right? Obviously, Trinidad Chambers is good, but when you look at, you know what I'm saying, these guys under, right? Like that doesn't give me a good running back room, right? Diggs and you're gonna lean on Mekhi and you got Taylor, right? Like he was the brunt of it, right? And I'm not saying they shouldn't be ranked, but if you're gonna go top running back, sure. I wouldn't say that you're wrong. But running back rooms, right? That's why I feel like this list is very top heavy. And I feel like Georgia Tech's disrespected from top to bottom with this list, right? Like all those guys are going to contribute. Chad Alexander is going to contribute this year, right? Traylon Master is going to contribute in some form or capacity in short yardage and red zone situations, right? All those guys are going to contribute. I just feel like 2 through 4 is very top heavy. Not saying Florida don't have running backs, not saying Ole Miss don't have running backs, but it's not to the level of what Georgia Tech has, in my opinion, and they should be ranked on this list. So I feel like this is a little bit disrespectful. I feel like Texas got disrespected too. You know what I'm saying? With what they got, them boys went off last year. Hollywood Smothers, when healthy, was good. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like they're looking at the top of it, and he's like, oh, okay, Keenan Wallace is the best player. Ahmad Hardy's the best player, right? Jaden Ball is the best player, right? And let's make our list off of that. No, you took a running back room. You're talking from top to bottom, not top heavy, top to bottom, depth, the position, who's good, who's not, who's going to carry the load this year, and who's going to be able to come in. If there was an injury, who would be in there, right? So I don't know, man. I just feel like the list is a little disrespectful. I feel like they could have did a lot better on this list. Georgia Tech, Michigan are two teams I would put on here. They're going to run the damn hell out of the ball. Oregon is more so of a passing attack. Can they run the ball? Yes. Is it a part of their offense? Yes. But are they known for that? No. Let's be real here. They're known for throwing that damn ball. Ohio State, yeah, usually they do run the ball. I'll give you that, right? Georgia, yes, usually does run the ball. That's a lot of their offense. But last year, it was Gunnar Stockton, right? A little bit of help from Nate Frazier and those guys, but it was not dominant in that. So we got to be real there. And I think Miami should be ranked higher, you know? But I got to put some respect on Georgia Tech, bro. Georgia Tech is a good football team, and they have a good running game. And you wouldn't, if you didn't have a good running game, you would have two ball carriers averaging 7 yards a carry. Say it again, 7 yards a carry, right? They're going to be damn good this year, and this running back room should be one of the top ones in the country. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. So put some respect on the Yellow Jackets, as I say. But that's all for today's video, guys. Put you guys tuning in, like, comment, subscribe, hype it up, and let me know other content you guys want to see on the channel, man. I'll see you soon. Appreciate all the love, support, and I'll see you guys later on. And always remember, it's peace and blessings.